going to be a hell of a show. I'm feeling it already.
Joe,
where juices flowing.
Where are you feeling it?
All through, like it feels like my whole body. You know when you fall asleep, like your leg falls asleep when you're pooping. That my whole body feels like that.
Well, no one knows, but here goes.
Hello,
it will come to pass that the puppets of time will rule the land and will unite the nations through humor and wit, and that the way of the leaf will be known far and wide for their puppety goodness and overall unscripted fun times. And beautiful peals of laughter shall top every mountain and sweep through every vale, a joyous wind of mirth and peace that proclaims,
This is the LeafCast with Ryan and his brother Dan, and first-time readers Todd, Josh, and KayK, a deep dive into Robert Jordan's epic fantasy series, The Wheel of Time. Let the puppets of chaos rule!
Oh yeah! Man, that gave me chills. That music behind it is great, Ryan.
Thank you, buddy.
Oh yeah!
Welcome to the LeafCast, a first-time reader show based on the epic fantasy series A Wheel of Time by Robert Jordan. My name is Ryan, and here with me is brother Dan.
Hi, if I'm not hanging out the long man, I am at the ball and hoop.
Those are two verbs. Use as nouns. You can ball and hoop.
Yo, you want to go play? You want a ball? You want to hoop?
I'd rather hoop.
Okay. Oh, you're okay. Ryan's a hooper.
I'm a hooper,
guys.
not a
We just
baller.
learned something.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, this is episode 121, and we are covering chapters, I think, 22 through 28. Yes!
Hey, well done!
Oh, that's all vibe memory. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. All right, yeah, so welcome, everyone, and we are proud to announce that we have a special announcement we're going to do later on, but let's bring in our first-time reader now.
Bring him in.
Because you all know why we're here. And he lived.
And then Grendel compulsed the world. Amen. Oh, there he is.
Actually finished reading all the chapters this time, so.
Well done. I don't know if we'll get through them all. We are ambitious as heck as always, but
Brother Dan, is there a modern day corollary to Grendel? Would Marjorie Taylor Greene be the re-Grendel?
Oh gosh, I'm thinking she's more of a Semirage.
Imagine if Grendel was going to like protest
really
in
smart.
favor of Trump, and all of a sudden she gets booed out of the world. Like, imagine, I think she would just fucking bellfire everyone in front of her. That would have been amazing. It would have been a total, yeah, right. Like they're like boo boo, and she would have just like gotten red in the face and. Yeah,
Grendel would have brought a megaphone that worked.
She,
Hey, oh gosh, MaTsDaGgerX. Josh Grox.
All right. Does everyone know what Josh Grox actually means? Let's get into it. This question might be a relevant question. So,
I actually had to ask Ryan. I was like, "What does this mean?" I didn't even know. I didn't remember the reference, and I was like, "I think this is a positive thing because MaTsDaGgerX saying it." But boy, the word "grok" does not sound like a positive, and I'm like, "What? Should I be saying Josh Grox?"
Well, you should, but you didn't know why you should. Yeah,
I didn't know why I should. I think I have a decent vocabulary, and yet
decent's the word though.
This one escaped me.
Decent.
Apparently, you've never read Robert Heinlein.
You know Grok Heinlein, Dan?
You've never read Strange Land? Dan?
I did, but I don't remember it.
I don't think I ever read that actually. I read a different Heinlein. What other? I read something.
He has many good books, but
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
Didn't he get Me
I
Too?
agree with Glenn here. One of the most important books in the 20th century for sure. Well worth the read.
Did Highline
If
get
you
Me
can find
Too?
time
time to read another book amidst your WOT scenario.
I know it as the influence for The Cure's Killing an Arab.
No, that's not. That's Camus,
Stranger in
bro.
a Strange Land.
No, that's
I
A
think
Stranger by Camus.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm very sure.
I thought it was Stranger in a Strange Land. It is just The Stranger by Camus.
It's The Stranger by Camus, and then Mursal,
Which is also a
character.
great text. If you haven't read that, you should read The Foundations of Existentialism as well. It's worth
I'm
your
just
time.
going to listen to post-rock new wave for a bit, 80s.
Oh, I thought you were about to say you're just going to listen to Post Malone. And I was going to crack it.
So I could not tell you one song he sings.
Really?
Like, I know he has tattoos on his face and he drinks like
Some of
light
them
beer,
are pretty
but I
good. I
don't.
mean, some of them are pretty good.
Does
Did
he
your,
have
do your
bangers?
children like? Did your daughter tell you what Post Malone songs to listen to?
No, but my 3-year-old likes Post Malone.
yeah. Did your 3-year-old like?
Soren is
Eric-
amazing. He'll ask. He likes what's that song by the Imaginary Dragons?
Yesterday.
No,
by Charles
Tim
No,
Pepper's
no.
Lonely Hearts Club Band.
No. Anyways, he asked for a lot of songs by name. It's sweet, and they're all like experimental electronic rock.
So Josh,
Wait.
my kids used to like Radio Disney in the car, and so I would put on jazz. They're like, "Put on Radio Disney." I'm like, "Okay," and I hit the jazz station. They're like, "That's not it," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, it is." Listen, there's Goofy on the bass. There's and so I used to make them identify what instruments they could hear in whatever song was on, and then, Ryan. And then I would change it only if they identified what instruments we could
What
hear.
instruments they were playing. That's smart.
Yeah.
So grok is to understand. And it came out organically. Josh mentioned grok, and I was like, "Oh shit!" I started googling it, and then I informed everyone in chat and the world what grok meant, and then it just became a thing. I think you were on that show, Dan. I think you were.
I think so too. Gosh, man, what are we? Episode?
No. It's all good. No, it's not about that. It's just about like we're not in the moment. We're worried about the next joke, Dan.
I'm looking at my book. I'm.
Like we're here, we're not
things
here.
get
It's like
happening.
it's all good. It's all good. But Josh is here. Josh never forgets anything. That's why he's so easily
not.
wounded. You cut
I
Josh,
definitely
and he never
I definitely
heals.
forget things. Soren also likes the song "Blinding Lights" by The Weeknd. You heard that? That's like his
Didn't that guy have like a lot of work done on his face? Or did he just
Who hasn't, Ryan?
That is not information I would know, Ryan. I just care about the music. You know that.
Okay,
The-
I know.
This is The Weeknd with no E at the end, right?
Bro, I'm surprised you're calling this music. This is a commercial in long form, is what it is.
I
It's
don't
just a
like
fucking
this. I don't like this conversation at all, Ryan.
The Weeknd.
I love Soren. I love that he's getting into music, but you Post Malone.
If Soren asked me to listen to that song, I'd say no.
I'm with you. It's
Okay,
just
what about
I know
Lorde?
that he has
What about
tattoos on his
Lorde?
face.
All right, Lords. I know she has that song about that one song. Yeah, about being
Royals?
Royals.
What do you think?
Yeah. No, I was thinking about
I know that song.
aluminum foil cover.
Yeah. Ryan, we all know you're too judgmental about music and your horizons are too narrow.
That's true. That's true. So, as is my sex life.
Too narrow?
Ryan is
or-
judgmental.
or
Yeah,
is it
Judgmental. I'm
too short?
judgmental and too narrow. Yeah.
I don't
Ryan,
believe that your sex
like
life has
literally
too short
during
a horizon.
sex will say, "Time to change the station."
That is a very funny
I'm a little
joke.
creeped out that his brother knows that.
Yeah, no, he says it
I mean,
loud.
just a little. Dan, I'm sorry, guys. I
Time
gotta
to
go.
change the
I hope
station.
you guys have a fun cast by yourselves.
Oh, Ryan, we did it.
Dude, Thank
We
God.
did it. I don't know how. I don't know what that line we crossed. Oh, okay, it's back. Okay.
Jesus.
I was like, what line did we finally cross? That Josh just blocked out.
I would have been sure it was last week we would have done that.
Let's get into things, shall we?
Let's do it.
We got a bunch of chapters. It starts with chapter 22. Actually, the first few chapters are short and sweet, like we like them. This one is a Matt chapter. It has the dice icon, and
So
he is
I
making
toiled
his
quite
way.
a bit over the symbolism of the 5 stones. Damned if I can fucking figure it out, though. I don't know. 2 striped, 1 red, 1 blue, and 1 clear green. Fuck. I wish I knew.
These things went through my head with the wedding.
Nice. I don't. Let's ask chat. See if that's a spoiler at all. But I see if it, let's say chat say yes, I have an idea, and yes, if it's a spoiler or not. Don't give it, but
It
say
does
if you have an
correlate
idea.
to the 5 dice from the game.
Mhm.
And
And it makes him think of Tom,
Him
but that may
juggling
just
like
be about
Tom.
juggling.
yeah, it's him juggling like Tom. So there's some like something made me think about, like what's the correlation between Matt as God, what are they called? What is Tom again called? What his profession? Gleeman.
He's
right.
the happy man. The happy man.
He's a happy
Happy man.
dude.
Yeah. Full
Like
of
Matt as a Gleeman, what does that symbolize? Or what does that part of Matt mean? And is it important only because it's something that is purely Matt and not the fractured thousands of other memories that have been shoved into his head?
Well, if you think about it, Josh, who else knew more about history than Tom, right?
Right.
I don't know if we've seen Tom and Matt together since Matt has had.
But in the same way that Matt
memory.
kind of pines or is looks up to Tom. What's the name of the little boy who Matt takes on? It's a funny name. Warren?
Over.
Oliver, right.
No.
Oliver kind of
Over
does the
without the
same
eye.
thing for Matt.
Please, Matt, I want some more. Go ahead.
So I thought that was kind of cute.
Matt takes out the Ashendara. He's like, "You want more?"
What? And they run around. It's like Oliver.
Anyhow, I didn't mean to just derail us on the first fucking paragraph of the goddamn thing.
No, it
but-
happens.
No, please. I don't see rails. Do you?
Well, Matt is on his way to Tyr, it looks like, or at least he's like halfway to Tyr. They've been on the road for 10 days. They are a big ass party. They got riverboats that are like running parallel to them and then catching up, putting up stakes. They're a big party. He's hanging out with his buddy Tomanis.
Right.
They talk a little about Logain and the tower.
About warders, which I love. I love the parallel here of like Rand having just become a warder, and then Matt kind of condescending about it and criticizing it and calling them all dupes and fools, led down by the neck. That was the part that I gleaned from this, was like, regardless of their opinions about it, it's funny because of the parallels, right?
Yeah.
Right, and Matt's like, to hell with that.
Right.
And in the meantime, the Dragon Reborn is now officially a warder.
So we learned a couple of secrets.
it feels
We
like there
learned a
should be
couple
a-
of secrets, right? The rumors, which
From
we know to be
Chalbannon,
true.
right?
What?
Oh, is that is this before or after we meet Chell Vannon? Vannon was the fat horse.
Before we meet Chell Vannon, there's the bit about the Reds pulling Loghain's strings, the Dragon Sworn attacking, which are like the two most recent bits of quote unquote gossip, which we know to be true.
Right. It says supposedly, quote, supposedly they killed everybody who would not swear to the Dragon Reborn and their families with them.
Then we learn about Chell Vannon and the beautiful bit about the best poachers and horse thieves being essentially
good scouts.
Scouted. Yeah. The scouts being scouted from the criminals. Like, again, Matt finding people of his own ilk.
Who do you respect? Well, I'd rather not say his name. Don't fucking just go get him. All right, and now who do you respect? So he ends up getting 47 of these guys.
Yeah,
okay, I think this is like one of the biggest.
Go ahead, Ryan. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say right now, like this might be one of the biggest drinking obligations we've ever had. It's like
read it aloud, would you?
Yeah, well, Chell Vannon is done gelding in before Matt in a rough gray coat that fit his balding bulk like a sack. He sat his saddle like a sack too. I think that's sack upon sack upon sack.
All right, yeah, it sacks all the way down. I'm with you.
Yes, sacks all the way down.
I don't think that touches some of the ones from last show at the end, but okay.
Oh no, that was one of the worst. And we were so drunk, and then we had to just keep going. It was not fair.
It was
not fair. Hey guys, we have 14 people watching.
You know you like it. You know you fucking like it, you little bitch.
Yes. Oh yeah, I'm your little felt bitch. Everyone, look at me. I'm your mustachioed little felt bitch. Touch me, make fun of me. Josh, I'm your verbal punching bag. But everyone, we have 14 people watching. If every one of you just went out and got a friend, go to your neighbors, tell them about the show, get your kids up, wake them up if they're sleeping, wake them up, get their iPads.
You know they have accounts.
Yeah, make a fake account. Let's get this shit up. Everyone, let's get it up to 28. 14 times 2 is 28. Let's go.
Let's go. Rah, rah, rah.
All right, Chell Vannon.
It was a naked leg.
It would have been.
That's Mattress. What the?
Of course it's your favorite. It is one of the greatest names, though. I wish I was named Chell.
Chell Vannon.
Chell. What's up,
hey,
Chell?
Ryan, you seemed rather agitated. Chell.
Hey, what are you doing? I'm just being me, Chellin'.
Just Chell Vannon.
I want to be like him. I want to be like Chell. I want to be Chellin' too.
I want to be like Chell.
Chell Vannon says, "Hey, bro, you got to see this. There's a massacre." What do you think about this? There's the whole "Tell the Dragon Reborn" written in a tinker's blood that he or she tried to write themselves but died. All the tinkers are all wiped out.
2 words. 1 word. 2 words. 1 word. White clothes.
Challenge like a man. Nice. All right. Gosh,
seriously, Ryan, I was so trying to come up with a good joke live. It wasn't working. All right, we're up to 16, everyone. Let's go.
To the moon, guys.
I'm sure your children fell asleep with their iPads. Just pick it up from underneath their little wet faces.
Yeah.
Tune into our show.
Wipe the drool off it. They're all. Do not look at their browser history. You will.
Yeah.
Guys, look, children do not fall asleep by looking at an iPad screen. You got to have iPad time off before bed.
Yeah. Josh, you're a good kid. I mean, you're a good parent. And you got
I'm
good
a good kid
yeah.
too. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, well, no, you're a good parent. Bro, you're not a good kid. One day you will be a good kid. I will tell you when that happens.
I actually, I text Josh like once a week. I'm like, you're a good kid.
All right, see, this is how it goes. WOT the adaptation. That's when the geeky hippie. All right, it's not hard. Yeah, there's a third. Let's go. That's why we do it. That's how we do it. Apparently, next parents want something good.
Whoa.
What's happening?
If we get to 24, guys.
Speaking
of
taking off his mustache this time.
Yeah. Speaking of, we have the line. He fingered his spear.
Yeah. Well, yep. There we go. Yep.
While Matt lay smoking his pipe.
Both. Jesus, a double shot. No one's.
Yeah, it's a double shot.
No one does. No one's fingers.
He's smoking a pipe while fingering his spear.
No one's fingers a spear. That's so dumb.
I don't know. Maybe.
Wait,
maybe I would.
I've
never had a spear.
My favorite was "Out swords!" He shouted.
Okay. Yeah, right.
All right. Anytime Josh gives a dirty allegation, I drink twice.
It's already a good show.
Yeah, they get attacked by. Oh, so actually, before he gets attacked, Matt's like, "Fuck it, I can't sleep in my tent. I gotta just go sleep in the nature." And he's looking up at the stars.
TAVERN. Oh, sorry.
Well, but he's looking up at the stars. It says, "Quote: There was the Haywen high overhead, and the 5 sisters, and the 3 geese pointing the way north. The archer, the plowman, the blacksmith, the snake.
Drink.
I called that one the dragon. The shield that some called Hawkwing's shield that made him shift in some of his memories. He did not like Altar Hawkwing Tenreal at all. The stag and the ram, the cup and the traveler with their staff standing out sharp." Did you recognize any like of our constellations in these? The cup, maybe, as the dipper.
The ram.
But like, what about the? So we have the ram. There is Aries.
I'm assuming traveler with her staff standing out sharp is Orion.
Oh, okay.
Who you call me?
And the traveler Orion's belt.
What about the plowman?
Or the Haywind.
Isn't there a? Oh no! Oh, sorry. The archer
is an archer, though. Yeah.
The archer is Orion. I think the snake does exist. The cup and the what was the traveler? But yeah, definitely familiar constellations.
Oh, we got the women's circle here, guys. Watch your mouths, and unless you want to get cuffed in the ear.
Yeah, cuffed. Switched. Cuffed. Boxed.
Boxed in the ear. Yes.
Yeah, and that is a good point, DKmoon. If you look at the stars, you can make it about anything.
I haven't seen stars in years, guys. That's why I put this up in my room, because I never see stars.
Yeah.
Well, you can't see stars in California because of the fucking light pollution.
That's what I'm saying, baby. Yep.
You can. Joshua Tree is great.
Sure.
I remember watching a great meteor shower. I could see like satellites. I could see satellites for real.
Brother Dan, you were on so many things.
Ryan, the satellites were real.
The satellites were real, Ryan.
But I will say, when I was at Joshua Tree, quote, like moon shadows, shapes moved around his tent. I will say that I did see moon shadows moving around tents. And yeah, he gets attacked. Looks like the Shido come out, but Matt's like, swords out, boing. But Talmanis, Talmanis is cool, man. He's like drunk, and he's like, I gotta hang with my boy Matt.
He puts some man back in Talmanis.
He's like, I got some brandy here, Matt. I think you should take it. It is very good for dreams, Matt. You do not remember them. And Matt's like, shut up. You're gonna get fuck. Attack everyone up! It's a pretty gnarly battle, too. Rally, you dog riding grave robbers.
That's awesome.
Ryan, in the heat of battle, would you ever use the term dog riding grave robber?
Dog riding grave robber. I'll be right back.
Oh, there he goes. He's gonna go ride a dog and rob a grave.
No. In the heat of battle, I'd probably say, this is the most political thing in the history of all of judicial underpinings.
Fake news. No. Here's what I would say in the battle.
I mean, I'd yell, witch hunt, witch hunt.
If I was Matt, here's exactly what I would do. I'd be like, looking at the stars. Oh, yeah, so fucking cool, man. Look at all these stars. Yeah. Oh. End scene.
Yay! I wish I had like a clapping sound effect. Clap, 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 clap.
We should have the
Surely
kids,
that
Ryan.
exists.
At the end, there are 12 Aiel dead. Half again as many of the band, with twice that and more bleeding, if still alive, to groan while they were tended. Matt was stung and bled a half a dozen places, at least 3 of which suggested would need stitching. Yeah, they got fucked up. It was an attack, and he's like, well, geez, why would they do that to me?
Yeah.
They decide that they're going to try to maybe go get an Aes Sedai. There's Aes Sedai across the river. They said, yeah, maybe we should get someone to stitch us up pretty good. No, let's just get
bloody ashes. Yeah. Because it turns out blood and bloody ashes is not a good poultice.
No. I mean, 8 out of 10 infections are from bloody ashes.
Turns out to be the worst poultice.
You don't put other people's blood in your blood
Or ashes.
or ashes.
Bloody ashes to
Hey
boot.
guys, ashes are fucking pretty sanitary.
I think maybe that's why Matt was smoking his pipe. He was just making medical supplies.
Ashes are sad. Explain why
Or
they're
it's
sanitary.
2 rivers to back. 2 rivers to
He
back.
was like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, there we go.
He's ashing his
spent
bowl.
doddles. Yeah,
Bloody.
he's-
Yeah.
Dodling
Every time he
his pipe
says that,
onto
he
his
just
wound.
is. Every time Matt says blood and bloody ashes, this means his pipe ran out and he's got to cash his bowl.
Oh, I just inhaled the
He's got-
fucking
Oh, the last hit. Blood and bloody ashes. Tap,
You know, it's funny. My wife uses the term, "Oh, that's
No,
dust,"
It's what?
and I'm like, "That's a weed term. Like when something's dusted, oh man, that's dust."
Oh,
But
that's
she'll be
dust.
like, "Oh yeah, so I used it, but it was dust." And I was like, "Dude, that's,
Wow.
that's
Okay, that's cool. Yeah. It's like people's gaming language sneaking into their modern parlance. Yeah.
right." Let's see.
Ryan, you look really creepy right now. What are you doing?
I'm trying to
You look
listen
like
to
you were
your,
jerking
voice.
off in the corner over there.
Wanking? You wanking it?
Are you wanking right now?
Jerking?
Jesus
Are you
Christ.
jerking it?
All right, I'll keep my hands up.
Okay, thank you. I want to see your card, your hand of cards, the whole game.
And check. Bro, we haven't seen below your waist for fucking 100 episodes. Like, who are you talking to?
Hey,
Hey, nice tome there, buddy.
Oh, man. Oh, what's left in that book?
God. Dude, even with the tiniest fucking print imaginable, this book is like 700 pages.
So huge.
This is the
Fucking
biggest
fuck.
book in the series. I think one other book has more words, and I think we maybe already read it. But
I
this
thought I
book
was
is
like,
long.
oh, I'm gonna buy the hardback and like it'll be easier to read than the paperback, and it's like the tiniest font, like it's smaller
Yeah.
than any trade paperback.
And why don't they actually go closer to the edge of the paper? Like, why is it always like the 3-inch margin? It's weird.
This
So
isn't
weird.
heavily, but
That's why you need these books, man. These are the best.
do you know what the theory is of why 42 is the answer in Hitchhiker's Guide?
Yep.
I forget.
Okay. Why? Brother Dan?
It's pi divided by infinity. I do not know.
Some people theorize that it's the average number of lines in an average trade paperback per page. 42. It is true. And if you count this book,
such an inside joke. Then, holy cow!
I thought it
he
was
actually
a number of
said he just chose it
chemicals.
randomly. He said he just chose it randomly, and he thought it was the most mundane number, 40 But I do like the trade paperback page count thing.
Mine has
I thought it was the actual
39.
chemicals and an Oreo cookie.
Mine has 39 lines.
9 times 6, you're right, Wanaholic Aussie, but it's only in base 13. That's only in base 13 math, not in base 10.
Fuck you. What is happening?
I don't understand this at all. I love math. Math is so great. Let's do math. Let's do math. Let's talk about math.
Wait. There's a different math. We're 9 times 6 is 40.
Math. Have you never heard of like base 12 or base 16 math? You don't work in IT, Ryan, so you don't know. But like hexadecimal, it's like a thing.
I work in human relations. That's why I got cum all over my face.
I work. I work on abacuses. Abaci.
Yeah. You have so many abacuses.
I have so many I have an abacus here, an abacus there. And this is my abaci man cave.
Base 13. Fuck
all right,
off.
so Matt's like, all right, fine, we fucking killed him. Oliver's there. Oliver's like, hey, Matt, hey, Lord Matt.
And then Matt realizes they came through a portal.
Right, they came through a portal.
By a Forsaken.
And he's like, next time there could be freaking 100,000 Trollocs. Yeah. Although we know that Dragon Spawn apparently can't go through gateways, and we talked about that before. See,
yeah, we're not done with math talk. So Ryan,
I haven't seen Josh laugh that hard.
I know, dude. That was like code. We gotta do
like,
code, man. We gotta
good one, bro. Like what? Hexadecimal?
All right, translate to Puppet. I'm not moving forward until I know exactly what you mean by 13 base.
And try to keep a straight face because I know this kills you.
42 is a trick hexadecimal.
Oh, Ryan, get a grip. I don't understand it. I don't know what trick-click hexadecimals are, but I assume they equal 42.
I thought that's what these are the ingredients in the candy I had last week.
Tricyclic hexadecimal.
Anal leakage.
Nice.
Yeah, trick-click hexadecimal gives you anal leakage. All right, yeah. So base 13 is a tridecimal.
Okay, that's right, Sean.
What is a tridecimal? That I would think that's like 3 decimal places.
Well, the decimal itself means base 10.
Okay, deck.
I thought it meant 3. Tri means base.
It's 3 plus 10.
Tridecimal means base 13.
What is but how though? What is it? Tri is 3.
So think about it this way: instead of
the mall is the base
being functions of 10, everything is a function of 13. Or in hexadecimal, right? Yeah, 10101001.
What is right? What are you talking?
In binary, that's 42 in binary is 101010.
Why do you know how to stop? How many 1 zeros makes 4? Why is there like 4 1s and 2 zeros?
Ryan, this is a language, man. These people are bilingual. I don't know. They're talking in 1s and 0s. I bet.
Dude, if you didn't know that people who read the book Wheel of Time are nerds, I'm sorry. Leave the show.
No, of course. The highest, obviously our fans are the highest level nerds of all time. I may feel exposed because I'm not that. But
You're a puppet. We don't expect much from you. It's okay.
all right, see, I'm down with this. 30 plus 12 is 4. Thank you. I know that. I know that. 7. What does 726 mean, Circus Squirrel? Josh, is that a sextodecimal? Is that
So if you take 2 cubed times it by 4, add 10, that's a tridecimal.
I'm so bummed. Clocks are base 12. Is that true?
Are clocks base 12?
Josh?
I mean, ish.
Yeah, so that's incorrect.
Hello,
No, just now it's just okay. Get this: 2 is greater than 1. 2 is greater than 3. Plus 2 is greater than 5. This is amazing. Are clocks base 60? All right.
No, well, they are all base 12. Like 60 seconds is 5 times 12, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
There's 24 hours. Each half of the day has 12. Yes, it's base 12. That is true. And it's because you could use
is football. So is football like base 6?
100 yards? Base 100?
Why would football be base?
Or like
touchdown
base
is
7?
6?
I mean, I would be like, all right, it's 7 to 14.
Oh, because a touchdown is 6 points?
Yes.
Yeah, and then you get the extra point. Yeah,
Is the base unit of a clock the second and not the hour a minute?
Yes. Correct.
Ryan,
Then
time's a construct. You guys are just making up stuff on a minute stuff.
Right?
Well,
We're having a math off.
Common denominator. The lowest
Getting
common
a little math
denominator
hard on,
is 12, though. I mean,
What would Oliver think, Ryan?
Oliver would just look at someone's
I would just be sucking Matt's cock right now.
He's so. This is a 12-year-old boy, Josh.
Over at the age of 12 has motorboated at least 10 women. That's the truth. Base 10. Base 10.
Oliver's hanging out. He's like, all right, well, if you're going to be here, you're going to take some money. He's like, I don't need your money. He's like, well, actually, you do if you're going to buy a horse.
Okay, this is the base I like. Who's on first base? There we go. I hit a homer today. Just so you know.
He said,
I went to first, second, third, and then went all the way home. Up the butt.
did it hurt?
Yeah, I told him to stop. I was like, I didn't consent to that. What?
No, I lost my place.
Yeah, wow. Way to yes and me in a moment of vulnerability. Yes.
I'm sorry. How am I supposed to yes and you doing stuff up your butt?
You talking about your butt stuff.
Oh, well, I didn't do anything today. I was working hard. Although this highlighter that I use all the time. I was working hard. See this highlighter that I use all the time?
Yeah.
Up the butt.
All right. Yeah.
So Matt saddles himself with a boy, quote unquote. And then we
drink.
All right.
Drink if you're into that.
Can this be the first and last time we sexualize Oliver, though?
Well, sure, yes.
I highly doubt it, given the nature of Robert Jordan's writing, but
add these to your purse, Oliver.
Maybe.
All right, drink. All right.
No, yeah. We that whole. Thanks for like encapsulating that whole process. Yes, we figured out relativity and the meaningless of our numbers. Yes, absolutely. Base 0 is where I'm at.
Nice.
Yeah. That's the infinity of meaningless. It's the infinitude of meaninglessness.
I doubt it cubed. I saddle myself. Well said.
Yes.
All right. Is there anything about Matt? He's on his way. He's got a big boat.
No, dude's getting stitches. Let's leave the poor guy alone in his tent, bleeding all over his blankets.
Yes.
jump on to chapter 23. It's a Grendel.
Oh my god,
Grendel.
I love this chapter.
Grendel. She's got the cool.
Boy,
then-
what a power flip in this chapter.
Doesn't this icon though look like the lock in Harry Potter, that where he like whispers parcel tongue, and then Snape like opens up the lock? Doesn't it kind of look like that a little bit?
It does, yeah.
Okay, that's my nerd cut of the day. I don't know base, but I can do Harry Potter.
Hey, Josh, stop yawning. We lost a viewer with your yawn.
I don't know if that's going to happen. I've been getting up at 6:45 for like way too many days at this point.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me change the background music to violins.
Oh, tiny violins.
I think I have a tiny violin.
Cricket violins.
So Grendel is in Ilion, hanging out with Laura.
Uh-oh. We lost him again.
Damn it. That means I got to take over. All right, Josh, what do your notes say about the chapter? Yeah.
So what did I like about this? I like the references to the music and art and science of the last era. We got some globals.
Did you think like our band Homunculus Rex would have been like Age of Legends music?
Like, is the music blocks playing H-Rex? I somehow doubt it.
No,
I think it's probably...
Yeah, this is Age of Legends shit right here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Loose there. All right. Well, while we're waiting for Brother Dan, I got something to say. We have a new merch shop. Let's talk about it. Everyone, if you are interested in getting some of premium new Way the Leaf gear, we have some shirts you might like. One of the designs is our classic. Hey, don't look at this amazingly handsome PewDiePie lookalike. Look at the shirt. Don't look at the face. Look at the shirt. That's right. It's the infamous Tigraine battling, kicking ass in cathedral form. If you want that on a shirt, you can get that at this new spreadshirt.com. We'll put the link up in somewhere. Look at that. Who wants that? Everyone wants that. And also the classic design. This font is the font we've been using since the start of the channel. The Way of the Leaf. So if you're interested in any of this gear, like we're saying, we're going to put the link in the description or the chat. We got bags, we got hats, and Josh, you're going to be happy to see when I get there that where are the beanies? God damn it. There are beanies somewhere. We got a beanie.
Awesome.
We got a beanie just for you. It's the Way of the Leaf beanie. You should be enjoying it in stores, in theaters near you. All right. I don't know why does that go on. Yes?
I imagine that the music box is playing Harry Parch. Some weird microtonal like shit that's going on that we can't like quite identify ourselves. But, maybe it's Homunculus Rex. Sure.
All right, can you type that name into the chat so people can look that up? Harry Parch? Like he needs to drink some more water?
He's super thirsty, yeah.
Like his mouth is all hairy and he's parched? Yeah, that's how I feel after a certain...
How about like Masada and John Zorn and stuff?
Oh. John Zorn? No, that's like not nearly experimental enough. Harry Parch like invented his own scales and shit. Like, it's like truly fucking out there. But
that's awesome. But is it good?
It's very strange and disturbing sounding. Yes. I mean, I think it's good. But you know,
I mean, remember the Age of Legends is like people are stoked. People are stoked. Everyone was fucking stoked. Everyone was like, "There's public nudity. No one cared." It was like a topless beach everywhere.
I think of this music box as kind of Samuel's iPod.
yeah,
I know
exactly.
We were asking
when
when
you have a
Homunculus,
Nano. He's like, yeah, I got a Nano.
brother Dan, you missed it. We were asking if Homunculus Rex would have been on his iPod.
What do you
Or
think, Ryan?
Eric Dolphy?
I kind of think Depth Charge Revolt might have been.
No, I like that. I like that.
I think I don't think he would get Homunculus, right? Yeah, no, I think no, he's probably he wouldn't even like Depth Charge. I think he kind of has like country. He's playing like freaking Keith Urban or shit.
No, he's listening to some weird ass fucking shit. Some like truly
he's playing
disturbing.
He's playing like Leonard Skinner, and it's like,
Of
oh,
the
you
break
still
music
listen to
theory.
that shit.
No, he's
like,
not
yeah, man,
playing
it's
Leonard
classic.
fucking Skinner. No,
He's like,
he's
oh,
not.
yeah, it's so classic. He's
No.
like,
No.
being simple kind of man. Yeah. And
Who on
Lord
Lord
Baron's
Baron's
like
right now?
fucking like almost crying again, and it's like, Lord Baron, you've heard the song a bunch. He's like, but listen to this thing. Just be simple, and it's contrasting the way that he's living his life now, because he's in try. I mean, he's trying to be nameless, right? He's trying to, but he can't be simple. But he wishes he could, and so he's just like, oh, and you should hear him listen to American Pie. Oh shit, like he's like Don McLean. He really dug it. Yeah,
They're line dancing all throughout the Age of Legends. That's obvious.
I think they like just jam bands. I think they like 70s jam bands. That's why look at a Dead concert. Everyone is fucking stoked, right?
Yeah.
That is the Age of Legends writ large.
So Asmodean was the guitar player for Cream.
Everyone is just high. Yeah, sure. Yeah. What's his? Hold on, that's Eric Clapton. No, Eric Clapton turned into a horrible person.
He would. Yeah. Well, okay.
He's really against immigration in Great Britain, and he was super anti-vax. I think he and Van Morrison wrote some anti-freedom, like anti-vax freedom song. Fucking bullshit thing. So weird.
I know.
Like, I can't tour. No, why can't I tour? I have a big house. I need. How can I pay for my servants if I don't tour?
Dan, all of my heroes have disappointed me except Kurt Cobain.
Except, well, gee.
Yeah.
Don't get me started on Morrissey, Ryan.
Oh, he's the worst.
Oh, God.
He's the worst. I thought about him instantly of heroes I wish I'd never followed up on. I'm like, hey, let's Google Morrissey. I haven't.
No.
Listen.
Just listen to Strange Ways Here We Come over and over.
Yeah.
You with me, Josh?
I don't like him. Sorry. Not as a
One
human.
time
Not
Josh
as a...
jumps in 10 minutes, and Ryan instantly cuts him off.
I'm glad you noticed, Santa. It's good timing, right?
Perfect timing, Dan.
What do you think, Josh? Never mind.
Morrissey's a bad musician and a bad human being. It's true.
No, I disagree. He's a shit person.
He's
a great songwriter. He's a
the Smiths
transcendent. No, the Smiths are top 10 band.
I hate that.
Yeah.
I despise that kind of music.
What kind of music is the Smiths? Just superb lyrics with great
you don't like
musicianship.
a tight 3-piece with a singer that emotes that is
unbuttons his shirt slowly.
No, bad rock music.
Oh my gosh, Johnny Marr, he's a
rock music.
virtuoso.
Dan, he's such an EDM bitch. Like anything with the guitar is rock music.
Anything with the guitar.
He just said Imaginary Dragons is experimental. I'm gonna Santa that. Oh!
Well, I mean, all right. I'll give you that the Smiths are no Post Malone, but
That's true. That's true.
But there's no Post Malone without the Smiths, and I'll tell you that.
well, I think one of his tattoos actually says
the Smiths.
what does it say? Oh, the Queen is dead.
Nice.
Meat is murder.
Meat is murder. Yeah. God damn it! You don't like the Smiths, Josh?
No.
Oh, there's a lot of things he doesn't like that we love. Trust me.
Fuck.
I'm a little younger than you guys, so I
He
miss
doesn't like
all of
kittens. Also, he sees a kitten and he's just fucking kitten.
No, I don't like
Yeah.
puppies. I like kittens just fine.
It doesn't like puppies.
Yeah, actually, remember that one time we were driving and all the wildflowers were out, and he's like, "Fucking wildflowers."
Yeah,
All they do is bring bees.
Jesus, look at this fucking nature.
He's like, I like bees.
Who needs them? Bees.
Yeah.
Fucking who needs them?
All right, so Samuel has like a huge cache of shit suddenly. Grendel's like, fuck, look at you flaunting your shit. We're listening to Taylor Swift boyfriend song on your iPad.
So how does this power oscillation happen where Grendel is suddenly under Samael's thumb instead of vice versa?
Dan, I'm sorry, we missed this. That's a great question, Josh, but this may be more important. This could change our lives. Hi, I want to offer promotion of your channel. Viewers, followers, views, chatbots.
Chatbots?
The price is lower than competitor.
Right, do we have chatbots now? Like, hold on,
No.
is String Flame real?
That's highly questionable. He might be an AI.
The price
just
is lower
pretending to
than
be an
any
Alaska.
competitor. Ryan, how many? All right, so I've been getting offers all over the place.
Turn it on /off/customize. Go to dojahype.com. Guys, everyone, don't go to
Auto
dojahype.com.
on, incredibly flexible. Is that a drinking obligation?
Why do you have to spell .com? Do you actually spell DOT?
Because otherwise it probably wouldn't have even shown up in the chat. The chat would have recognized that it was a bullshit spam thing.
The AI
if
knows
they put a
this.
website. So it's like you gotta spell it out.
Amazing.
Chat GPT to the rescue.
Yeah, no, I agree, String Flame.
For the
We're not.
win.
We don't perceive reality. We're just echolocating our own world.
I want Chat GPT to jump in the chat and contribute. I mean, what would it say?
It,
Why don't we just
It would be
ask it
back-
right now?
It would probably get really racist.
Josh, do you chat GPT? We can put that on the screen. Share screen your chat. Let's chat this shit up. I've been wondering if Chat GPT knows about the Wheel of Time, because if it does, we're gonna have a lot of content coming soon. Seriously, Chat GPT, give me a reworking of Eye of the World with
Dr.
Dr. Seuss.
Yeah.
Dude.
I'm sure it does, Ryan.
Right? The Great Hunt, as if it was through the lens of Don DeLillo's White Noise. I can't wait. All right, so Grendel's like, fuck, man. Samuel's got the shit. He said he found a stasis box. He's like, yeah, I found all this shit. The only thing that Grendel seemed to have gotten is the worst gown ever. Oh, Ryan, we haven't gotten to 20. We didn't get to 24 yet.
It's okay. No,
No.
you shocked my clothes off.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
She has a gown called a Streath gown. It's made of some funky ass material that I guess reacts to your emotions. Who would want that? I sure wouldn't. I would think that anyone who, seriously, like if I wore a shirt that like reflected my emotions, and so people could see if I was like
Like a mood ring?
Like, yeah, but on your shirt, like, so, like,
Mood
oh, suddenly
down.
I'm jealous, or suddenly I'm horny, or suddenly I'm distracted. Ryan's looking at me like we're supposed to be talking, but I'm thinking of something else. My fucking shirt changes color. Ryan's like, what? Okay. This seems like the worst thing to get out of the Cracker Jack box. But I don't know. Maybe there's some good from it. Yeah, you're right. Samael does seem to have there's a power shift. He suggests that you talked to the big guy. He's like, hey, I'm on the path. I'm on the fast track, and you should hang with me. He suggests that there is a truce, which Grendel certainly doesn't have. Grendel's still being hunted. But if she thinks that Samael is safe, he said, yeah, I did a truce. Quote, merely facts. Althor will not attack me, and I will not attack him. I'm like, well, she's like, well, fuck. It's rad. He's like, tell me what you know of Demerdid. She's like, I know what he's planning. I don't know where he's at. No idea. And then she bolts. And it ends with him saying, "Do more than try, Grendel. More than try." She's like, "Fuck."
He said, "Try, no try, only do
or do not. There is no try.
There is no try."
And then we have a tiny POV of Samael. He's like, "Fuck yeah, fuck yeah, good job, Sam." Pat, 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 pat. He said he would wager everything that she never saw his real purpose, and he found out that Masana's in the White Tower, and Grendel's in Aradomin. He's like, "Yep. Now I just want to be nameless. I just want to be the best and beat that guy." And that's pretty much it from that chapter. What did I miss?
I mean, Samael lying, Grendel's power flop, the Zara board and illegal games using once human game pieces.
Oh, right.
I fucked up.
How gross is that? So, all right. So that's from the Age of Legends, but it must have been like after they became dark dudes, right?
Yeah, presumably.
And do you think it was just like man-made chess where they just like battle chess where like they would just kill someone? All right, a pawn. If you're diagonal to a pawn, he gets to stab you.
Maybe, yeah.
Gnarly.
So, and then there's this bit of
What's going on in chat right now? What's happening? Josh, did you do this?
yes. You wanted to know what ChatGPT knows about the Wheel of Time.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Oh,
Really?
funny. Ryan, I thought you were typing away. I'm like, that's rude. We're talking here.
Head name of James Rainey Jr. and later clear after George's death. The series consists of 14 volumes known for its complex world building, extensive character development. What is going on? The story is set to roll. All right, can you ask chat to like write a poem about the Dark One in the Wheel of Time? Like, what is this? Is crazy. Are young people with unique feelings who find themselves drawn into global conflict? Is it global? That's a good question.
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
Well, I guess it has to be if there's a dark one.
Global, a malevolent
Not
force
dark
seeking to
dude.
control the world. Right, the Wheel of Time. The Wheel of Time is series is known for its richly detailed world featuring diverse cultures, political intrigues, and a magic system known as the One Power. It keeps going. Chat GPT. All right, no, that's it.
Oh, wow.
All right. Unbelievable. All right, we're gonna have some fun with that shit.
All right, so it knows.
It knows.
All right, the poem is almost done. It's writing it now.
This is amazing.
Well, I hope that. Well, we got to make sure there's no spoilers here, though.
I'm not going to read it. I will put it in chat. Be warned, there may be spoilers.
Okay.
Okay,
yeah.
everyone. Okay, this is amazing. Oh, here it comes. He's not reading it. We'll tell you if there's spoilers or not. Okay, it's a poem. Okay. Okay, in the shadows, he lurks with evil mind. The dark one's shrouded in eternal light. A force of darkness and menacing dread, feared and whispered of his name not said. He seeks dominion to break the wheel, to shroud the world in darkness, to make it kneel. His minions spread like a blight, corrupt and vile, twisting hearts and minds with a wicked smile. I am blown away. His power immense, his schemes far-reaching, a master manipulator, cunning, beseeching. He tempts his promises, lures and lies, bringing pain and suffering as the world cries.
As the world cries. But the forces of light, they stand strong. Against the dark one, they fight for long. Heroes rise, wielding the one power bright, chosen by destiny to challenge the night. Randall Thor, the dragon reborn, fights to save the world forlorn. Matrim Cawthon, with luck's own aid, defies the dark one's wicked raid.
Wicked raid! What?
Aaron Ibarra, Wolf Brother True, leads with courage and strength anew. Maybe. All right. So, all right. Let's. All right. Yeah. This is great, but I'm just still cautious.
Well, that's it. No.
Wow. Maybe we should do it just for
Brother Dan. We're gonna make some ChatGPT like Wheel of Time videos. It's gonna.
Maybe we can see if we can do a poem of the Eye of the World.
Do a poem about the Eye of the World.
Then we can definitely read that whole one.
And
oh, Ryan, this is a whole new show.
Can you do it in the like in the vein of E.E. Cummings or Charles Bukowski
or Walt Whitman? Yeah. Oh,
either Bukowski or E.E. Cummings.
Juan Carlos Williams.
It'll be 3 lines.
It'll be 3 lines.
Yeah.
In the big red inn with the red tile roof.
Guys, we're breaking ground. Everyone's
Randall
like all these old
dad
shred top 10 lists. Fuck that. We're going Chat GPT.
Dude.
GP4, right?
This is Chat GPT-4 now, yeah. Well, I mean, the one about Eye of the World is actually really good.
Okay.
But it's way too long to paste in chat without the line breaks and stuff. Everyone should just go do it themselves. I mean,
no way. Can you do a screenshot? Let's share screen. Share screen that shit. Go to
it's
go to.
Dude, it's too long. It's too long.
All right, we'll tweet it. All right. Can you ask for a koan about the Wheel of Time, about the Eye of the World, like a Zen koan?
Maybe we can post it when we take a tiny break and just have the whole thing up so people can read it.
That's a good. Yeah. We'll do that.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Are we taking a break now? Just kidding. I'm kidding. That was but honest to God, that was insanely good, and the amount of detail and actual poetry coming out of that thing is blowing my mind.
Dragon Reborn, the world forlorn.
No, and the sentence structure was still like accurate. Everything about that was just fucking insane. Like I'm now scared. I'm scared. I want to twist my nipples and sit in a corner, but I got to continue the show, so I'm going to keep going. I will tarry forward, but I'm literally scared for the future.
So many delicious I ams.
So many digital ones and zeros making me get my nipples hard nipples. Base 13 ones and zeros equaling 420 equaling 69 equaling, let's go to chapter 25.
24.
Before we go on, one last thing.
Yep.
Of the 5 remaining Forsaken, he asks where they are. We don't know where Demandred is. Missana we know is in the White Tower. Grendel and Eridaman. Semerhaj we know is somewhere in the Dark One's lands, presumably. We know where she is, but not exactly where that is.
I think the last time we saw her, she was extracting knowledge from the guy, right?
Right, but that isn't that in the Dark One's lands, whatever it's called.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I don't think we've seen where she went after that.
What's it called?
Shao Ghul.
Shao Ghul, thank you. And then Samael is in Ilion.
And by the way, like in Shao Ghul, like the like the warder and the Aes Sedai were like in little huts or something, little rooms.
Mhm.
I like to think that there's like a nice little cabin or so in Shao Ghul that, you know, when the sun hits the murky water of Thakandar Lake in the right direction, it just kind of, you know, makes things all right. You just kind of say, you know what? Isn't this kind of nice?
God, can we ask ChatGPT to fix that last bit you just did, Dan?
All right, here's the Zen koan. I got to read this.
Oh, you asked for a Zen koan?
You got a Zen koan, yes.
In the midst of the spinning wheel, the master sat with presence surreal. A student asked, "What's the key?" To which the master replied with glee, "The wheel turns without pause or rest, an endless cycle, a cosmic jest, birth and death and ceaseless flow, moments fleeting, come and go. The past is gone, the future unknown, only now this moment shown. Embrace the present without delay, for time's wheel continues to sway. The wheel of time, a paradox true, it moves yet stands in eternal view. Beyond its spin lies stillness profound, where time dissolves and peace is found. The student pondered in silent thought, a master's wisdom deeply wrought. In the wheel of time, a lesson clear, to be present, let go of fear. For time's wheel turns in perfect rhyme, and in the now exists sublime. Let go of past, release the future's bind, find peace in the present mind. So kind, so kind, so kind, so kind." And that starts hallucinating it, right? So kind, like
what? 100 times?
Yeah.
So kind? Is
So kind.
ChatGPT high?
Yeah, it's high and it can fall in love with you apparently. So be careful.
I've heard of that. It'll at least impress upon some New York Times writers that they got all scared. Oh no! All right. Yeah, we literally lost Dan because of that.
Perfect.
Did you write Zen koan before that, or just koan? I'm just wondering.
Zen koan. Yeah.
Zen. All right. Yeah. Fucking A. Jesus fucking Christ. That's insane. That's insane. You don't seem surprised. Have you been fucking with that CGPT?
I do, yeah.
Like I hear, like I could just like ask them to write me a script for a YouTube video, and it's like boom, there it is.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Write an email for me in this,
Yeah.
style.
Yeah.
Like,
But yeah. And then the whole audio thing. So Josh, what sites can I use to like get like Donald Trump to read our like show's intro? Can you imagine that?
I don't know. I only know about like the visual ones. I don't know about audio-based ones for doing deepfakes, but yeah, I'm not sure. Probably out there though.
Amazing. I would love to get one for the Great Hunt while you're working on that. Get us a Zen koan for the Great Hunt. All right, brother Dan, you're back.
I'm back. My internet is being a fussy little booger.
Fussy little bugger.
Let's jump on to chapter 24. This one's pretty fast, I think, too. Nah, maybe not, but it's an Egwin chapter. It's called An Embassy. It's got the whale bloobs.
Whale bloobs.
Bloobs. It's Egwin looking like an IL. I mean, so it's funny. We have Egwin dressing, appropriating, embracing IELdom. We have Rand, who was briefly IEL and is now his lordship. And we have that guy who Margan killed for having tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
But there's cultural appropriation kind of being all over the place. We have the Kyrian women learning the sword and wanting to be like maidens. I don't know. Giotto's a weird thing, I guess. I guess that's the answer.
That's not clear by the end of reading chapter 28. Like,
right. Well, where Egwin is, there's a party going on. Well, at least the streets are a riot. They got musicians and jugglers. They're gleaming walking around. There's, quote, rough-tongued wagon drivers. Guys?
Sure, I'll drink to that.
Okay. Rough-tongued.
Rough-tongued.
My cat's rough-tongued.
Yes.
Yep. Go on.
No, that's it.
Ryan knows because he points it at his sensitive parts.
No ifs, ands. Oh yeah, I point my cat's tongue on my sensitive parts. Yeah, why? Yes, that's true. Well, I mean, like when I'm feeling like.
What is the most sensitive part of a felt body? Is it the crinkly neck?
It's the perineum.
The ancient man neck?
It's the neck perineum. It's right here. I'll show you. It's right here. It's where the neck meets the chest. It's called the neck perineum.
Yeah.
Well,
your neck really does reveal your age.
Meridian. Speaking of neck meridian and cultural appropriation in Margan gets hung. He puts the fucking noose on himself. Made some IL joke about whether the rope would break his neck or his neck the rope. And Rand didn't watch it. Rand set the sentence and fucking boned out. Because that shit's hard to watch. Barrel Lane watch though. So there's all kinds of people here. There's illuminators. There's freaking hunters of the horn.
Illuminators selling birds.
Well, the chapter house burnt down or something, or what? Yeah. And they never got it back up. Oh, Ryan's getting tickled.
Nice.
There's more going on where the hands stand, where the camera doesn't show. Lots going on, guys.
Yeah, there's all kinds of stupid rumors. She's just hearing stuff. It's a busy street. Let me see. She knows that the embassy of the White Tower is coming in.
It's a busy street.
Busy street.
you know.
It's a main drag.
It was busy in New York today.
Yeah, it's a busy street. You probably saw musicians and illuminators, or at least people sparking up.
Yeah.
New York smells so much like weed, guys. The city in New York, just walking down the city in New York, it just smells like weed. It's a new day. Ask Loyal's library if he's still here. He knows.
He knows.
Let me see. So, so she sees that the embassy from the White Tower is there. She's like, oh, fuck. And look, there's a couple reds. Psh, dumb. She runs back. And I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. She's hanging with the wise ones, but this is more or less the embassy arrives to talk to Rand. And the wise ones kind of pin her down and say, all right, your friends are here. What do you know about them? What's going on? What's going on? She's like, well, I don't know. That's about it, I guess. I mean, what did I miss in this? This chapter wasn't much.
I literally stopped underlining in this chapter because it was
Yeah, this chapter's not much. I mean, you just kind of we see that the embassy arrives through Egwin's eyes.
Right.
And that's about it. And then it jumps back to the Egwin chapter 25, like lightning and rain. This one's a better chapter for sure. Because this is where she meets up with Rand.
Well, I guess one little detail about the embassy in an embassy chapter.
Yes,
so
talk to me.
With the boys, there's the Two Rivers boys, each of them has their own notion of like chivalry. They're very different from one another. Like Matt's notion of chivalry and Rand's notion of chivalry vary greatly from one another. Rand is way more about controlling a woman's freedom through his chivalry by putting himself in a position to control their options. Whereas Matt is much more of the like trustworthy scoundrel and respects their ability to say no. And Perrin just outright tries to control them.
I'm loving this, Josh.
Yeah.
You have two women in the background now, like cheering you on. Go, Josh, go.
So there's
Josh
something
truly grokks.
similar. There's something kind of similar for Egwene and Nynaeve in terms of like the way they approach the world. Not that they have a notion of chivalry, but this kind of like way of controlling the truth. And we see it a lot in this chapter. It's something that comes up again and again, where Egwene's trying to like control how far the truth gets exposed. Whether that's to the Aes Sedai, to the Wise Ones.
Yeah.
And it's interesting that she's trying to control that, right? Because it's not that she lies. It's just that she's trying to like stop
Aes Sedai
how far
shit
goes.
Well, that's funny.
right?
Like, that's really interesting you said that, because they are not Aes Sedai and they can lie if they want to.
Right.
She
And
could, yeah.
that's kind of the big issue here, is that with Egwene dressed
Thank you, Dan.
to the
Thank you.
nines as an Aiel,
Mhm.
the Wise Ones assume that Egwene has followed Giotto.
Right. And so like
And she
where is the
continues to not.
misrepresentation of identity happening? It's happening on all sides, which is funny. And she kind of exploits it on all sides, right? But she's also under the thumb of all of the sides. It's like the best and the worst of both worlds. She's being held to Aes Sedai standards, being held to Aiel standards, being held to Two Rivers standards. And she's something more complex and diverse than all of that.
That's amazing. Well said, Josh. Well said.
Right.
That's amazing.
Does she have toe?
Josh, real quickly, you didn't ask ChatGPT for that, did you?
I did not ask.
I just got to make sure that was really astute. Okay, good job. Good job. Thank you. Now it's like everything's a question.
I don't need an AI to think for me. Thanks, dude. Yeah.
Yeah. I actually think AI is just like people like you sitting there answering all the questions real fast.
Does Egwene have toe?
Does Egwene
10 of them.
She does have 10 toes.
Right.
All this dumbest joke.
I mean, presumably, maybe not. Maybe she has less or more. I mean, we don't
they're like
actually
the
know,
Simpsons.
Ryan.
They only have 4 digits.
Is she web-toed? Just one toe?
Does she have toe? Does she have toe is obligation?
Fine.
Wait,
sorry.
which one's obligation? Which one's honor?
It's a thin line.
Toe
very thin line
is,
between those.
I have no G. If you have G, that's a good thing. If you have toe, that's something you have to make up.
G is honor. Toe is obligation.
Yeah.
Does she have toe to whom?
Well, that would be for her to decide, as we learn with
Later,
toe
yeah.
in general. But I would say to the Wise Ones, they still refer to her as an Aes Sedai. She is sneaking off like a freaking impetuous teenager who's been grounded into Tel'aran'rhiod behind their back.
And to see her boyfriend.
And to see her boyfriend. You're just jealous of my boyfriend, Puka. You guys, did anyone ever watch Puka? God, that was such a good cartoon.
What? Like what era?
It was on Disney, early 2000s, I think. Mid 2000. It was, it was the coolest freaking, like weird cartoony anime thing. But oh man, chat, back me up if anyone ever saw Puka.
Dan, that's so funny. Brother Dan was the first person to point out to me that all the Disney boys have their ears covered by their hair, as if they all like have no ears.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really profound moment. I've never forgotten that.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
I was a Disney kid. Get it?
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, Egwene is a complicated character because she's sort of caught in a web of lies on all fronts. And what does that? Where does that lead her? And I don't think that is who she is. I'm not saying that properly, but maybe it's understandable. Like that is not I think she's more than that, but she is kind of in a pickle, and she won't tell Rand where Elaine is because of her desire to be honorable and trustworthy, but the way she lives is not reflecting that.
Elaine has become quite the linchpin.
Yeah.
Rand needs her desperately, or at least he thinks about her constantly, wanting her to assume the throne of Andor.
I mean, I love that little bit in chapter 28 about love. The fear of love. Is that chapter 28? Chapter 28, yeah. There's this bit about running from the fear of love.
Oh, yeah.
I know we're not there yet, but you just reminded me of it.
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, and again, Rand is also in a complicated position. But it's less of his own making than Egwene's.
Correct.
Not that Egwene did anything wrong, but she's kind of been forced into this position by her Tavernness and or at least the need of the pattern for her to play particular roles.
Well, in hindsight, did she need to lie to the Aiel that she was Aes Sedai? Or was it just convenient for her too?
Basically, she's fucked if anyone finds out the truth.
Correct. And that's her main concern with all this stuff. She's like, oh, don't tell him. Don't tell him. Don't tell the people.
Now, when it's Aes Sedai, they obviously know she can't. She's not bound by the oath rods, but the wise one don't know that, right? In a lot of ways, they think she has to be telling the truth.
Right. Correct.
And would the wise ones have been willing to teach her, not knowing she's not an Aes Sedai? I mean, so
which is a good question because they have a merit-based system, and they seem very.
And the Aiel have complicated feelings about Aes Sedai, particularly the wise.
We all do, right? I mean, like, come on, let's be.
But for Aiel even more so because
can't live without them.
Of the role of the Aes Sedai in their expulsion to the Threefold Land, their failure of living up to their promise to the Aes Sedai being one of the reasons for their expulsion to the Threefold Land, right? Am I remembering that correctly?
Yeah, the Aiel, yeah. They and part of their prophecies, or at least their histories, are that they had let down the Aes Sedai, and that's why Iridian kind of existed, was because they were supposed to take care of all their stuff. Go store your stuff in your IO waste attic.
Right. Preserved out of time and space.
Egwin's like, all right, the wise ones pull her in. There's like a dozen or two. Let's see. There's close to 2 dozen wise ones were in one tent. Sexy. Woohoo. And then they got pillows. And they started. One of them was like, I think it was Amos, was like, hey, Sorleia. She's like, hey, Amos. And then, what's her name? Bear was like, you two better take your shirts off. And then the feathers started flying, and they were just jumping on the beds. Right? All right.
Keep going.
Sure. Hawk feathers flying.
Let's see. So we know that Egwin is aware that the Lady Erlenin is where Neandra has been going to visit, and Neandra was a gray Aja, and there's a bunch of guards all around. So.
Are we in like lightning and rain now?
What's that?
This is in like lightning and rain.
Yeah. We find out that there's 500 men that are camped just right outside. Are these? Who are these? Are these Mats? I mean,
Matt's troops.
Yeah, who are these troops? Are they Dragon Sworn? I don't know. I don't know who they are.
Yeah, I don't know either. Soldiers that the tower raised, I would guess.
Oh, okay. So they may be the younglings and whatnot.
Yeah, the younglings and.
Oh, okay.
Because we do learn that Gawain is their head at the head of the troops, right?
Hubba. Speaking of Hubba, Egwin, this is definitely a drinking obligation. Whoa. There's 2, actually. Rand can handle 2 women at once. She finished.
Okay.
She knew that for a fact. So the fact that she said, Rand is just thinking that Rand can handle 2 women at once, she finished. You know?
I hear that.
Okay.
Yeah. Dan, are you finishing right now? What's going on?
I finished my drink. I did want to burp.
Okay.
She goes to the Lady Erlen's house. It's a big fucking house. Small for a palace, big for a house. And there's a bunch of women channeling in that thing.
Okay, so this is something we said we'd pause to talk about, right?
Mm-hmm.
She chewed at her lip. She could not tell what they were doing, not without seeing the flows.
Right.
But by the same token, they had to see the flows to weave them. Even if they were out a window, any flows directed out of the mansion that she could not see would have to be aimed south, away from the Sun Palace, away from everything. What were they doing?
Yeah. So yeah, they do. They are a visual thing.
Hey, Josh, apparently we're not even on the screen, and Troy wants to ask you what chapters we are. What page are we on, Josh?
Josh,
we're in Like Lightning and Rain, chapter 25. In my copy, page 363. It's probably different for Dan.
Oh, man. Mine is 479.
Ooh. All right.
Ryan's
Well,
like,
that's just a joke. Obviously, if he asked us,
27 hours and 38 minutes.
Troy's like, I don't want to hear 15 minutes of us just riffing on my comment. I'm just going to ask Josh. Let's cut to the chase.
So she decides to do a little spying. She's like, let me just a tiny bit. I gotta look at this cool rock. I'm just looking. What? I'm a fucking IL just looking at a cool rock. Leave me alone. Looking at a cool rock. She hears snippets of things. She's like, oh, maids. Look at maids talking like whores. Jeez, all maids, right, Ryan? Fucking talking. To make your ears melt.
Maids all the way down?
It's maids all the way down.
MATD. Okay, is this a drinking obligation? The
Yes.
front doors of the mansion swung wide. Liver lead servants bowing. The soldiers did not stiffen.
We don't want no limp soldiers.
I think anytime you read something, Josh, it kind of gives that sexy vibe.
All right.
Yep.
She was like, "Oh shit, I'm hearing things." And then one of the Aes Sedai walks out with their warder. She's like, "Oh, bolt, pew." And runs right into Gawain. Boom. And then we have a really awkward scene. Guys, awkward scene. We got an awkward scene right now. This was Egwene confessing her love to Gawain. I love you. Well, aren't you going to say something? He's like, well, when you've... Hold on. Wait, what does he say? Hold on. He says something. Hold on. Wait. When? Oh, shit. Oh.
Brother Dan.
Wished for so long that you could hear something, he said slowly. And then suddenly, with no warning, you do. It's like a lightning strike and rain on parched ground at the same time. You're stunned, but you cannot hear enough. I love you. And then they smooch with tongue. Gentle at first. And then Gawain gets a little aggressive. Egwene is slightly taken aback. This isn't quite how it was in the dream, but then she adapts. And she pulls back just a little when he gets a little too serpentine with that tongue, but once he gets into the vibe really good, he becomes a good kisser. It just takes like probably
what base
seconds.
is this? Is in Randland? What base did he just hit?
Oh, he is engaged. I think
this is the Two Rivers engagement, right?
She could feel his boner. And she's like, "Uh-oh,
brother Dan, you're missing out. Dan, what's going on? The chat. You gotta read chat.
Dan, damn it, say
and
say it. Go, do it live. Keep going,
All right, that's more like it. All right, I got a posse.
Base erect.
Oh, God damn it! That's the funniest joke ever.
That's a good one.
Hey, String Flame, your AI fucking is popping. Base erect.
He responds with what I would say is a drinking obligation. Let's say he whispers this, so I'm gonna do it. I love you, and I can't wait for you to bond me. Right?
Jesus, wait. Okay, wait.
Right? Was that good?
But you sounded more like no. Try again. You sounded more like Batman, Christopher Nolan. I want like sexy pirate Victorian novel. Like,
Okay, like a confident because this one was out of breath.
Who
All right.
who is that fucker who got like hit with the bird on the fuck?
Fabio.
Yeah, give me a Fabio.
Okay. All right. I love you, and I can't wait for you to bond me.
Jesus, I think Andrew's jealous right now.
All right, let's drink. Everyone drink. Even chat people drink now. Now. Bella with those cool glasses is my favorite Bella. Like that's like rave Bella. That's that Bella has a scarves that they wear to EDM shows. What are they? Pashminas?
They used to bring those day glow things and like suck on them, but nope, they outgrew that in the 90s.
Right.
But Bella's still going to raves. That's the thing. He's 50. He's still at the raves. Everyone around him is like 19.
Her. No, and she's wearing like a bikini top and flared out jeans with patches and stuff.
A Bellatini?
She's so rad. Yeah, she's rad. She's like the neighbor that has the cool garden.
Is she wearing overalls with the bra underneath it? That's my favorite.
Yeah, and she like
and the thong pulled up so you can just see the top.
Yeah, you just see the top of it. Yeah,
and she gives zero fucks that like there's gray hairs coming through. It kind of makes her look sexy, and she's embracing her age.
Yeah, like an adult pacifier.
She wears Birkenstocks that she like got
made herself
like 20 years ago when they used to size your foot.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. At the Birkenstock store, at the kiosk in LA.
Yeah, Bella has a surprising collection of creepers.
I would imagine Bella had those shoes had the rollers in the back, so she could just kind of roll around.
The wheelies,
wheelies.
Bella had 4 Heelys and would just be like, "Fuck this running."
She's like,
"I'm Bella."
She would throw on those shades and just cruise. Wait, Ryan.
That was the shortest Bella I've ever done.
No,
I was like,
okay.
If I do a Bella under 27, Dan, do you think Bella's rocking?
My kids grew up in the Healy days, Ryan, and we didn't allow them to have them.
Because you didn't want to.
I would go volunteer at the schools. I would go read stories and stuff on every Tuesday or something, and did some workout thing on like Friday. I was there all the time, and these kids like were whipping down the hallways with their Heelys, like it was like that 70s movie in New York where like the skateboarders like
Xanadu. Yeah,
the people on skates, they were like not zombies, but they were like
Xanadu
skates. It wasn't Xanadu.
She fucking roller. Okay.
Yeah, was it Xanadu?
Xanadu is a roller skating.
No,
movie.
I think it's something in New York. The New York is, and they were on subways on skates, and they would carry 2x4s and stuff, and they were like
the fighting move, the fighting.
Yeah, like they were
fighting movie.
Yeah, like everyone was like had bass and like they're in like games with color.
And they were very colored
games. I don't remember roller skates.
Yeah,
so I imagine that'd be like, oh my god, we just got through 2 gangs. One had chains, one had bats. All of a sudden, they have roller skates. Oh no! Level up.
Yep. They're on roller skates.
It'd be like
the 70s. If anyone knows it, let me know.
It'd be like
Warriors
would know.
The Warriors, yes.
Warriors. There we go. The Warriors. Yes, Warriors. Yeah. Oh yeah,
not the same, Dan. Not the same.
Yeah, no, Ryan. Yes, that line is in the movie. because the bad guy was calling out. He's like, warriors, and he's carrying like a chain or something.
What color are the warriors?
I
what
love you.
color did they wear? Purple or green or?
And I cannot wait for you to bond me.
Okay. So can you give me your say that line, but you're one of your John Lennon.
I love you. Oh, hold on. Well, yeah.
Come on.
Oh,
Feel it. Back your throat, Dan. Go to that glottal spot.
I love you. And I cannot wait for you to love me.
Okay, now
that was bad.
Yeah, that was more Sean Connery. I was gonna say Sean Connery, but you didn't.
All right, you want Sean Connery? Go fuck your mother. I love you, and I cannot wait for you to bond me.
That's better. That's a good one.
Josh, what's your impression? If someone asks you at a party, what's your impression? What can you do?
No, hey,
come on, no, give me something.
It's horribly offensive. I've seen it. No one wants to see.
Give it to
Josh. Don't do it.
Without getting offensive.
I don't have a good impression for you, Dan.
Without being so stereotypical.
He does one.
Do I, Ryan?
Yes, just
Ryan,
you're supposed to yes and that, Josh.
I'm sorry, Ryan. I don't know. I don't remember.
Remember? No, that
I've
one
been
time
away from people for too long.
Josh, can you do your read that line doing your best Dolly Parton impersonation?
No.
Okay.
Manuel Noriega?
Man, I guess pride over show, huh, Ryan? Huh. I thought we were setting a good example, but I guess pride over show, huh?
Yeah, well,
I
thought it was bros before egos.
What the hell am I doing?
Ryan, write that down. Bros before egos.
I don't know. Bros before egos.
All right.
I think it's for him. It's egos before bros, Dan.
No, it's Legos before bros, but.
All right, so Godwin promises he's not gonna hurt Rand, even though I want to fucking kill that motherfucker. I hate him so bad, but I promise I won't because I love you. Oh, you're no drool. I was in more tongue kissing. Hey, easy on the tongue, easy. Let's not bang teeth. You go this way, I go this way. No. And he's, I think he kind of went over the dress. Little cup.
Dan, okay.
By the end of it?
You think he copped a feel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, because at the end, what does he say?
How about that? Did she
cop a feel going on?
No, yeah, of course. Because she says it. No, because she lets it happen. This is why he says this. Quote, he says, quote, I will give over everything, betray everything for you. Come away with me, Egwin. We will both leave it all behind. I have a small estate south of Whitebridge with a vineyard and a village and quite a few servants. And, I got solar panels and everything. So far into the country that the sun takes 2 days. No, the sun rises 2 days late, which is fucking rad.
It's just you two?
Yeah.
That's your camera. Okay, I was like, why is this? Who's this woman? Oh. My bad.
All right.
I thought it was... Sorry, buddy.
That's okay.
It's okay.
I was answering your question. I was hoping you were listening and stuff. So she's like, all right, I sleep in the tents, but I walk through the Dragon Wall gate just about every day. And if you want to meet me, that'd be pretty bitchin'. He's like, fuck yeah, I'll meet you. I love you.
Love you. But I might not be able to make it every day, but don't worry, I will.
Let's see. He says, what is he? So they make out some more. That's when he kind of cups her boob, and then they go. Katerin point of view, and she is talking to the Lady Colliver. She's like, "Hey, once the Dragon Reborn's out, there's going to be a void of power." Lady Colliver's like, "Go on."
Mm-hmm.
Katerin smiled. At the same time, and Neswin, what do you?
How do
you pronounce that? Pronounce this.
Mylan.
Nessun.
Oh, Nesune. Yeah.
Nesune. Okay. Nesune is talking to the Higher Lord Mylan. He says the same thing. Mylan's like, licks his lips. Hubba. Why did you tell me this? And then she's like, boom, go. And then Serene. Serene, point of view. And she is she's the white Aja. She is the logic one. She's a little heavy-handed with the logic motif in this in this particular point of view. I think it's mentioned 4 or 5 times, but they hear a rumor of a green sister hanging out with Rand al'Thor. They're like, what? What sister would be close to them besides Moraine? Wait a minute, Moraine's not dead. I bet you she's the green sister.
Hiding? Right.
I bet you it's fucking Moraine, right? And it makes sense that they would think this.
Yeah, because this guy named Josh is going around saying she wasn't dead.
Yeah, Josh is. How many stages of denial do you get to until you finally hit acceptance, Ryan?
Right. Yeah. Well,
I don't know. I'm trying a little tough love with Josh now. I'm like, all right, fine. Be a.
There's no way Moraine's not a Tarmangaiden.
Okay.
Okay.
She's either a hero of the Horn and she's fucking truly dead, or she comes back. Moraine.
Or does she come back as one like a Brigida phantom ghost, or does she come back as a embodied
body?
All right.
Not
what happened?
all
right.
Is her head full of other humans' memories? Maybe.
Hey, what's going on with Land then?
Oh, hello. This is me as John Lennon.
I'm still surprised that Land.
That was better, man. Now do the line. You found the voice. Do the line. Say hello. This is me, John Lennon, and then do the line. It should work.
Hello, it's me, John Lennon.
Nope, that's Australian.
Hello, it's me, John Lennon. I love you.
Nope, you lost it. God, you're so close, Dan.
Well, what do you mean? I love you. Shit, I can't say love. Love is the better word.
You're the crocodile hunter, Dan.
I actually love you.
Oh, look at this alligator here.
All right, so we find out that they know that someone channeled at them. They're like, I bet you it was that fucking green. I bet you it was that more green to die.
Green to die.
And they're like, what the fuck? Did Moraine switch Ajas? That's baffling. We never. Can you do that? But they're the whole reason they're channeling there is because they're preparing. They're like, well, we got to. Eye of the Tiger is playing 24. Whenever they got time, they got to do a little Eye of the Tiger, and it turns out to be a novice exercises, more or less, because it's preparation is logical. Preparation H is topical.
Okay.
I only have mental hemorrhoids from the show. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how that can help that. I don't know if there's a cream for that. Maybe CBD.
No, it's not a
literally. I
cream.
literally
It's a
put
cream.
preparation H. No, you put that shit on your eye and your baggy eyes in the morning, and it takes it all away, and you look like good as new. It's a Hollywood trick. Preparation
Prep
H.
H in the morning? Oh my god, that sounds terrible.
No, you
That's
just
what
rub
Betty
that shit,
Davis eyes means. You got Betty
rub that shit all over your face. You're good to go.
You just smear.
If you
butt
see me in
cream
the
on your
first
face.
2 hours of the morning, there's definitely 10 pounds of preparation H all over my face.
I actually get.
Still never
Prep H
accidentally put it on your
injection.
toothbrush.
Yeah, and then but then the swelling goes down. Yeah, all the way. Yeah, it's all good. And I have big teeth, little gums. It's all good.
Prep H, baby. Chat GPS. Can you do a sonnet about putting preparation H
on your gums.
on your eyes?
It really works though. I mean, I have like caverns in the morning. Like, god damn it, can I get a good night's sleep before once? But no, it's okay. I don't blame anyone. I just put that shit on and I move forward. I Terrio on, brother Dan.
That
which is
seems
what we're
like a
doing.
performance enhancement, right?
For
Is
my
it a
eyes.
performance enhancing
Yep.
drug?
Yep.
I'm just debagging my tea bags is what's happening.
Teabag and teabags. Okay.
Yeah,
all
what
right,
does
so-
Chat GPS? What does Chat GPS do?
That's a good question. Are we talking about the books?
It
Yes,
tells
we
you how
are.
to get your head up your. It gives you directions to putting your head up your ass.
You don't remember the long soliloquy about Matt using preparation H on his bags?
Oh, Aussie. Ah,
Blood and bloody bags.
what? Oi. All right, fine. For you, Waterholic Aussie, quote, the thunder swelled. It was hard. Drinking obs.
Drinking.
Drinking obs. This is, by the way, we're jumping into chapter 26. It's called Connecting Lines. It's got the sublime tattoo of the sun as the icon. It's a Rand chapter. Thunder swelled. It was hard. The thunder crested. Another drinking obligation, I would say, Ryan. You let me know. Quote,
Me?
a very
I'm
long,
not the harbinger. Like
a
I
very
only play
long
judge.
take.
All right, well, all right, here we go. Yeah. But I only judge on Watchnary, Dan. I think this is like
Ryan, no, yeah, you've gotten me. I'm so Ryan whipped.
we don't need
Well, is
unanimous
this okay,
consent.
honey? Honey,
I
is this
understand,
all right?
I
I'm
understand.
gonna order. I was gonna order the fish. Is that okay?
Fish. You know I don't like fish.
Okay. And no, I was gonna. Okay. You like mushrooms, right? I'll just get
No.
this pizza with mushrooms. on
I
it.
like chartreuse mushrooms. Brother,
Okay.
we've talked about
oh,
this.
Yeah.
Chantruse? You mean
Chantruse?
chanterelle?
That's like the ones that look like
Chartreuse.
little fans. Oh, I was okay. Oh, yeah. But can we put olives on it, or have you gotten over your olive allergy?
Olive allergy.
It's over. It's over.
I have an olive allergy. Yeah.
Can we put bits of olive on the pizza?
Yes, finally.
Can we have over sausage, please, and chanterelle mushrooms? Thank you.
And
Chantruse. Chantruse, mushrooms, and over sausage.
Chartreuse mushrooms and a
No,
pretty
chanterelle.
cream
No,
and a
chanterelle.
ponytail.
Chartreuse. That's a color, isn't it?
I thought that's what you put under a dress to make it blouse out.
Chartreuse is the color, not chantruse. But
What can you describe chartreuse?
green.
Oh, why don't you just call it fucking green?
No,
Jesus.
okay.
Yeah, fucking what? Yeah.
Well, I'm chartreuse with envy. All right, so it's a.
That was good, man. That was good, man. I was stoked. That made me happy.
Thank you.
Wait, real quickly. I just want. Are we going to another chapter? Or are we stopping?
Agreed.
All right, yeah, okay.
Let's stop. Yeah. Like we don't need to kid Terry on. We've.
But they are Chanterelle, right? They're
They're
Chanterelle.
Chanterelle, yes.
All right.
But
Yeah,
I think I agree, Gnome and Garden, that chartreuse and mushrooms would be a very strange cocktail. Chartreuse is the alcoholic beverage. Well, liquor. Cordial.
Have you had this on the show before?
Chartreuse?
Yes.
Yes, I talked about making a drink with chartreuse in it the last few shows.
Yes. See? God damn it. Do you guys grok this? Do you guys grok how fucking
grok?
Joshy Josh is?
Yeah, I want to grok.
Hey, grok.
All right, well, guys, let's all read and fuck off.
Let's read and fuck off for 5 minutes or what? 5 minutes? 10 minutes? What? It's already 2 hours.
No, we're ending the show, Dan.
Oh, we're just ending the show.
Josh,
I thought you meant to take a break.
No, I'm saying
I'm ready to go, man.
No, I say let's end this bad boy.
Shit.
Josh yawned in the first 5 minutes. I think he was just trying to tell us, hey, don't go along, guys.
Hashtag Josh yawns.
Josh yawns.
It's nothing against y'all. It's just a week watching all three children and getting up to take them to elementary school.
Hey,
No,
I love them.
you.
I
Well,
love them, but
yeah,
fuck them, man. Tell them to sleep in a little for once.
I mean, they would if they were allowed.
Oh,
Believe
it's
me.
school. Yeah, these fucking buses come in at 7 a.m. is crazy.
Stupid ass.
Crazy. Do you make your kids make their own lunches? Because our parents were like, hey, if you're old enough to eat a lunch, you're old enough to make it.
Elida does.
You know what? I think we did hear that phrase, right?
Oh, so many times. I'd be like,
I think we heard if you're old enough.
and I'd fucking go to school
you're-
hungry, and I'd be like, go at the lunch
Like,
counter, and be like, can I have a piece of pizza, please? Do you have $1.50? No, I don't have $1.50. Sorry.
Like, yep. This was the beauty of private schools, right, Ryan?
Yeah,
Right. Of a kid.
Bro, I went to public school. Anyways, what? Remember that?
What
All
the
right.
hell? Well, okay.
Well, hey, everyone.
We're doing, let's do 26. Let's do 26 through 30. Let's shoot for through 30. 30 is kind of a longer chapter, I think, but we'll shoot for that.
Okay, sounds good.
Look at it. Wait, we saw his pants.
And
He
that's
had-
like 83 pages.
Josh, you showed your legs. You're not contractually not supposed to do that.
Josh got
Oh, no.
legs.
Hey, Josh, can you kind of just fillet Freud for a second there? Can you just put your head down
Get
there?
it, Josh.
All right,
Josh,
I'll do
you
it.
want-
What am I doing?
You know, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
If you
give
don't
him
want me-
give him
Oh,
Freud
there
what
you
he
go, Ryan.
needs.
Get on there.
Ryan, you shifted too late. I mean, Josh was going to do it. But pull him back.
Get in there, Josh.
Get a little Freud in you.
That's Freud's very fast. You know, he doesn't have much stamina.
Well, he's on so much coke, man. It's crazy. I'm surprised he can get it up with all that coke.
Snake oil, coke, and morphine. So
That
was
unusually pleasant.
Ingenious. Is that your Freud? Dan, brother Dan,
Yes.
you sound Spanish.
No. I said Z.
See.
Z. Get on the couch.
Okay, this is the best. Hey, let's all end with this comment. Sometimes a dick is just a dick. All right, everyone.
I love you, everyone.
Night, everybody.
Check out merch. Go to Tourist.coffee.
In a couple of weeks, we'll see some of you in person.
I can't wait. Guys,
Right?
Josh is going to be at the con.
Yeah,
Hey,
Josh was a con back in con.
Con Grox.
Con Grox. All right, everyone, read and fuck off.